What's up, Bulls fans? Welcome into another episode of Bulls Latest. I'm your host, Matt Johnson here. I want to take a second to thank Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring this show I got for you guys today. Want to take advantage of the offers they have, guys. Get it in on the NBA action today. $75 in bonus entries after playing just your first $5 today. All you got to do is scan that QR code at the top of the page to get started. I want to jump right into today's show. I want to talk about a guy, I was huge on him in getting him to the Bulls NBA roster this summer. Jahmir Young, this Miami Heat guard, will now replace Chicago Bulls guard Mac McClung in tonight's Rising Stars game. He will play for Team Austin in the 2026 Rising Stars game. Mac McClung is out with a right calf injury in this one. You can catch the Rising Stars game tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Peacock. This is a collection of players, guys, that's going to be really fun to watch tonight. And Jahmir Young just kind of adds to that. You guys know, how big of a part he was to the Bulls' Summer League success. This was a player, if we could kind of go back and maneuver things, I really wish got a shot with the NBA club in the Chicago Bulls. I think this kid has so much talent. I'm certainly excited to watch what he has to offer in tonight's contest over on Peacock, guys. He's going to be, one of the bright spots in a game that includes many of them. There's a lot of young talent in this game. A lot of promise when it comes to some of these players and what they have to offer for our game in the future, guys. I think the NBA is in good hands when it comes to young talent, and Jahmir Young is just another prime example of that. Would I have loved to have seen Mac McClung participate? Yes, Mac McClung is a lot of fun to watch. We know the success he's had in the dunk contest in years past, and he's kind of a cool story this year, especially the fact that he has ended up on the Chicago Bulls, but Jahmir Young, nonetheless, is a guy that you're going to want to keep eyes on if you're a Bulls fan tonight. So kind of switching gears, sticking to the All-Star festivities, guys. We're going to have Caleb Williams participating in the Celebrity Three-Point Shootout. Some other names included in this are TikTok star and Oklahoma City Thunder guard Jared McCain. He certainly would be fun to watch in this one. I know him and Caleb are good friends, so that'll certainly be something you're going to want to watch if you're a Bears fan. I know I'm certainly excited to see Caleb Williams get back into the national spotlight. They had an unbelievable season, a lot of fun here for Chicagoans to see what that Chicago Bears team did in year one of Ben Johnson and year two of Caleb Williams' career. The sky's the limit for that ball club, guys. But anyway, excited to see him participate on Friday night. Richard Jefferson and media personality Drewski are also some popular names that will be participating in this. It's a good collection of talent, guys, a good collection of celebrities there. It always is. They're going to put together a heck of a show, I think, in LA this weekend, not only in this three-point shootout, but just in the All-Star festivities altogether. It's one of the more fun weekends of the NBA calendar, the NBA year, guys, and tonight is going to be just the start of that. We've got a lot of great action to get in on, with the NBA All-Star Weekend in LA there. So jumping into the underdog segment today, guys. Fast breaks, buzzer beaters, and block parties are back. Underdog is the best place to get in on all the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower in stats like points, rebounds, steals, and more. Get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash, guys. Again, all you got to do is score score $75 in bonus entries after you play your first $5. Just scan that QR code at the top of the page using promo code BasketballFan, guys. Underdog currently does not have any markets listed for the Rising Stars game tonight or All-Star festivities this weekend altogether. I'm going to check back before Sunday evening to see if any markets are listed for the All-Star game. If anything, we'll be back in action on Underdog Fantasy next week as the NBA All-Star break concludes here, guys. This is certainly going to be a fun weekend to watch just altogether. and all the collection of talent in the NBA is going to be kind of on full display here for fans to see here. So I wanted to kind of jump into the custom segment, guys. This is a player who has been the model of consistency for the Chicago Bulls team. If you're looking for a guy to back on Underdog Fantasy consistently, I've been talking about this guy all year. I mean, you look at his numbers, guys, from Tuesday 2-3 against Milwaukee all the way through Wednesday, February 11th versus Boston. He was one of the few starters to play the final game before the All-Star break in Boston, putting up 15, 8, and 4, guys. You look at how consistent he's been with his points. I mean, Matas Buzelis is continuing to elevate his game in a year and a time for the Chicago Bulls team that has been full of change. And I just think when you're looking to back this team as a whole on Underdog Fantasy, look at Matas Buzelis, guys. I mean, the proof is in the pudding there. He has been very, very consistent in the output that you get from him on a nightly basis. Statistically, all you got to do is select him, and you're in pretty good hands here, guys. I think that he's going to continue to show why he is a solid option on Underdog Fantasy the rest of the way. This is a player who continues, to take strides in really developing his game in year 2 of his career. I'm certainly excited to see him participate again in All-Star Weekend in the Rising Stars game. I know all of Chicago is eager to see him represent this organization in a positive manner in a year that's been challenging for fans, guys. There's no doubt about it, especially within the last few weeks with seeing all this talent go and the Bulls kind of strip this roster down to the studs, guys. So, Matas Buzelis has had an awesome 5-game stretch here. You guys want to get in on all the great fantasy action on Underdog, just scan that QR code today to get involved and get Matas Buzelis in your bet slips, guys. I really do encourage you guys to take advantage of his markets on Underdog Fantasy.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8 or text from 467-369.
Alrighty, guys, back to the show here. Got a couple more things to finish out today's show. We saw some NBA history on Thursday night, and this would come through King James. LeBron James scored or assisted on the Lakers' first 23 points in the first quarter in their win. His longest such streak to begin a game in his 23-year career. Now, think about that, guys. 23 years in his NBA career, we have yet to see that. And by the end of the night, he had 28 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. And he also becomes the oldest player in NBA history to post a triple-double. This guy is just the ageless wonder, guys. At 41 years, 44 days, he passes Karl Malone, who was 40 years and 127 days old, for the record. The performance comes just 2 days after LeBron missed his 18th game of the season because of arthritis in his left foot. I think that also, with the games missed, snaps his streak with being eligible for postseason rewards there or awards. This is a guy who has been, he defies all odds when it comes to staying on the floor, and how healthy he's been for a majority of his career, and just kind of seeing the numbers that he continues to put up, guys, is mesmerizing. I mean, it's almost like when I turn on a Lakers game now, you want to take in history, because this could be his last season, guys. This could be it for LeBron James. We don't know what the future holds for him. He is no longer under contract with the Lakers after this year. Will he go and finish his career out with the Cleveland Cavaliers, where it all started? We shall see. Is he going to come back for a 24th season, guys? I don't know what the future holds for him, but certainly got to take advantage of when you can watch this guy play. He's one of the greatest of all time. So we saw some NBA history Thursday night. And certainly there will be more to come in his what potentially could be his final season in the NBA here, guys. So that's going to be there for you guys to kind of take advantage to watch him. I think he is quite the quite the historical figure in our game, and a guy who continues to turn heads even at the age that he continues to dominate at, guys. So wrapping up today's show, I wanted to kind of just give you another insight to All-Star Weekend here. Giannis Antetokounmpo will not be participating in the NBA All-Star Game. He continues to recover from that calf strain. Obviously, he had that running during the trade deadline of he was the big name talked about for a couple weeks, guys. Did hurt his calf. He pulled himself and kind of anticipating, I think, that he might be traded. That did not happen there. And those calf strains are things that you're going to want to really, really hone in on and take care of. So it does not surprise me that he's not participating in the All-Star game there. The two-time MVP, though, will make the trip to California for this weekend's festivities. He will be there in spirit. Always a great, fun personality to have around an NBA All-Star weekend. Spurs guard De'Aaron Fox was selected as an injury replacement for Giannis in this one. De'Aaron Fox having a heck of a year himself. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the bright spots in the NBA this season. They've really come on strong with Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox leading the way. So that's going to do it for the show today, guys. A lighter show on tap. We got All-Star Weekend. I hope everyone enjoys All-Star Weekend and the festivities that take place out in Los Angeles. We will see you guys back next week here, guys.